This is Sir Choice playing Final Fantasy 3, and this time, we're gonna fight the Storm Dragon. So we fought the easiest dragon, the Snow Dragon, and Snow Froze and Narsh. Now we're gonna fight the hardest dragon, the Storm Dragon. Hardest in my opinion. I don't know if everybody thinks it's the hardest, but I do because it has certain attack. So I have Terra, Celis, and Edgar. The reason I have them, well, I'd like to use Edgar in this fight. He's just useful, I think. But they all, see how it said 000? They all, are immune to his wind elemental attacks, which is what he uses a lot, is wind element. And it's weak to bolt element, so I'll use that. The only problem is, well, first off, Mog is not immune to the wind element, as you could have saw, and Mog's not actually that useful in this fight. He's probably going to die pretty soon, and I'm just going to let him. I only brought Mog because I had to walk all the way back into, Zozo and then Mt Zozo to get the Storm Dragon. I decided it would be easy to just do it this way. And I think you can do it 3 people, so it won't be a problem. So use Rasp. You want to get rid of his, well, see I have Golem, I use Zone Seek already, and I use Golem. It might not be that helpful. I'm going to try to not, because things when you die and you revive yourself, you lose your, Protect and Shell, so that sucks. So, you want to not die. But yeah, this is pretty much my plan. Rasp until he has no more MP. See, this is the move right here. Rage. It's not wind elemental, and it's pretty, like, all those guys' moves are pretty strong. It's pretty strong physically. It takes about 700 damage per, just regular attack. And then his wind attack will take out like 800. Or his rage attack will take out like 800. His wind attack, I forget. I don't, because I'm immune to it, so I don't really notice. But the reason that the rage attack only took out 400 is because we have the Shell on. The same thing with his regular attacks. They only take about like 360 because we have Safe on attack, whatever you call it in this game. So that's how you want to fight him, because this guy's really strong. I tried to fight him earlier, but I got completely wrecked. I didn't have any Minervas, I only had one Thunder Shield. And, oh, I forgot to say that's what Edgar has. He has a Thunder Shield that makes him immune to the wind attacks, and I would always die so fast. Edgar would be the only one alive, trying to keep him alive. It was enough trouble. I couldn't actually attack, so that's what's probably gonna happen in this fight. This fight is really one of those, when you're low levels in any RPG, really they become battles of attrition. They'll just start using the same attack over and over again. For some reason, like the computer's like, oh, I got this great plan. I use the same attack over and over again, so he can't ever revive himself. And then eventually you run out of Phoenix Downs and you're screwed, right? So you really gotta conserve your stuff. And I'm probably gonna use a couple of elixirs in this fight, to be honest. It sucks that Celis died because she lost her. Celis is the only one who has Rasp, Safe, and Shell, which is another reason I brought her. You can use Runic in this fight, but it'll only absorb the wind. It won't absorb Rage, because even though it is a magical attack, it's non-elemental. I don't think it absorbs that. If I remember correctly, I just don't think it absorbs it. And you won't be able to heal him, with magic and all that, which you need. You won't be able to use Bolt either, which, while I have magic, I want to use it, so. That's probably the reason I want to use Elixir. I mean, maybe because my health is low, but more likely I'm going to use Elixir because I'm going to run out of magic. I forgot to get Edgar, to heal up before this battle, so Edgar only had like 40 magic when the battle started. So I use an Elixir. I'm probably going to use a couple more, to be honest. I'll try not to dip below 10, but you never know. Yeah, all she has is she has no attack ones, but she has all the ones I need in this fight. Shell, Safe, and Rasp are the ones I need right now. The Storm Dragon has to be close to getting out of MP, but once he's out, because when he gets into whatever, I guess, danger or critical or whatever you call it, he'll use stronger moves to try to kill you harder. They get stronger as they get weaker somehow. But which makes sense. Yeah, you heard it here first. gets stronger as he gets weaker. But you wanna make sure they don't have MP, so they can't use any of those attacks. So it'll make it a lot easier. Because I'll try to use those attacks and it'll just say, "Oh, you need MP," and but you know, won't use those attacks too much. But the times it would use them would probably kill the whole party. So, like, here's this one move he's gonna use when he gets up there. What's it called? Like Wing Saber, and it'll kill one person in one hit. It'll take like 2,000 damage, even with like safe on. So, or I don't know if it's even a magic or physical attack, but it'll take out like 2,000 damage and it'll kill whoever he hits it with. So that's gonna be a problem. But the trick is, if I can keep two people alive, I can always just keep reviving the one person. He keeps attacking, because that's how enemies always attack my parties. It makes sense that they would attack the weakest member first, because they could kill them. But I don't know if that's how they program the AIs to work in these games, but it does make sense to attack the one with the lowest health, because they're the one who's going to die first. So they can't. You're not getting attacked by 3 people, you're only getting attacked by 2. Yeah, so he only has one more. I just need to use Rasp one more time, and he'll be out of MP. So, yeah, I love how it's insane. Like, he has like, I mean, they have a lot. I guess it is pretty crazy when you're doing these fights. You're like, oh, this guy, we're fighting this guy. He's kind of hard, but then you look at it like, even if you combine all of our health bars, right, like Terracels, Edgar, and Mog, would only be like, let's just round it up and say 4,000. Be 4,000 health, and this guy has like 70,000 health or something. Or like, well, I think he only has. It's either 70,000 or 40,000. I really don't remember. I think it's 40,000, like 48,000 or something like that. I just like if you just use the scan or whatever. And then like his MP is like up there like 1,000, 100 something. So it's like it's insane that you were fighting something like this and then not losing. Like if you think about it like that, it's like wow, that's actually pretty good. Fighting someone with multiple like maybe even like an exponent of your health. Well, I don't know. 1,000 times 1,000 is probably more than yeah, it is. But it's still it's pretty crazy to fight someone like that and not die immediately. But we're not doing bad. I think the only thing that I might have changed about this battle is to bring. Like, it sucks that the Moogle Charm can only work on Mog. I like Mog, but Sabine would have been better in this fight, or Cyan would have been better in this fight. So, I'm kind of mad about that, but yeah, Cyan's not that bad. But the only problem is his charge, like, how it takes so long to like, I can use Sabine's ultimate attack about the time it take, Cyan to charge up to, like, his level 3 charge or something. Like, it's ridiculous. It'll take, full, like, 30 seconds for him to charge that up. Which I think is cool, because you already discharged, like, I don't know, I think it's not, it doesn't make any sense, because, see right here, Terra's charging up, like, they're already charging up, or whatever you call that, so why would they need to charge up again? Like, that, just to me, that doesn't make any sense. Like, that should be 1 charge bar, not 3, you know what I mean? It's crazy. Then again, I guess in Secret of Mana, it was like that as well. Yeah, see, I love when he does Wind Slash. Wish he would do it more, but yeah, he's X potions. You don't really get a lot of X potions. Like, it's crazy to me that I have more elixirs than I do X potions. Like, X potions do a lot of, they give you a lot of health, but elixirs give you full health and MP. And so why would I have more of those? I don't know. This game's pretty liberal with the elixirs, though. You can get a lot of them in this game. Like, you can just keep going to the what's it called, the Coliseum, and just keep getting them there. Like, you can just trade random stuff. Like, if you trade like the, so like a relic or something, you can usually get an elixir for it. So, and it'll tell you what you're gonna get, but you can't back out of it after you bet the item. Like, it'll say like, this for an elixir. You're like, nah, never mind. No, you can't click back. And it's like, oh crap. So that really sucks. But most items you can, well, not most items, but a lot of items you can get elixirs for. So. It's not like hard to get elixirs in this game. You can really stock up on them. But I'm just thinking about some other games that, like some other Final Fantasy games where you can't get a lot of elixirs, or they're called like a regular elixir will give like one person full health and MP, right? But then there's like in later games there's like the Mega Elixirs, which I was like, that sounds really cool. Mega Elixir gives your whole party full MP and full health. I'm just like that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's not the later games. But they don't give those out they don't give any of those out really easily like they do in this game. Yeah, I'm just talking because it's like I don't know. This battle's kind of it is really like right now for me it's really intense. But you guys are just watching it like yeah, this is going on. Like I'm really like if you're just watching like the fight and not really watching what I'm clicking at the bottom. You'd think like, oh, so this is how. I'm really bad at clicking the right thing. Like I always pass what I'm trying to click and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty bad. Let's see. I think we're close though. I think we're pretty close. Probably not. They're probably like I don't know. Yeah. So more shell. Did I already have shell? I don't have shell on Edgar. But do I already have shell on Terra? I don't remember. Because whatever you put on first is what stays on. Like, if you put on shell first, and then you put on safe, it'll show a green outline. But if you put on safe, and then put on shell, you'll still have a yellow outline. But for some reason with haste, that doesn't work. Like, I already had haste on with Celis, you know, because the relic she has on. But then I put shell on and it turned green, so I don't know. I don't see the safe one a lot for the yellow one. I usually see the shell one. That's just one I use more, I think. Safe one doesn't look bad. I like the way that's actually a cool idea to have like that, like an aura of whatever. Like it's a cool concept for showing what you know, thing you have. I really like the animations in this game like that. Like you know, like when you're poisoned and stuff. Like it all looks pretty cool. And when you're like zombified, that's really cool too. This jump isn't really doing a whole lot of damage. It would do more damage if I had the golden lance or whatever, or was it the pearl lance? I forget which one you can buy right now. But it would be doing a lot more damage if I had that. But I still just have a sword. I still have like some just random sword on it, I think. Like the enhancer or something. I just didn't buy those lances, and I'm really regretting it. I should have bought one, you know, some for Mog and for Edgar, but I just was like, man. I should have put a Genji glove on Terra now that I think about it. I put it. She still has the ice shield from earlier. I completely forgot. Yeah, that was right there. 2,340, yeah. Yeah, Wing Saber sucks. I hate it so much. Because it's a move I don't think I really block that much either. Like, I do block a lot and parry a lot, I've noticed, but yeah, see what I meant? Like, they'll just keep attacking the same person. It's really bad. As long as you keep doing the same thing, they should, like, if I keep reviving her and then using Cure on her, he'll probably keep hitting her every single time she stands up. But if I use, like, attack, like, let's try a Cure. No, it's immediately, I didn't even get to use Cure yet. But, if I, like, attack, I'm gonna try to attack with Terra. Let's see how that works. Also, I got my, my new computer, and I got my USB, the wireless USB thing, so I can use it in a better room, you know, where there's less noise. So hopefully a new episode of Chrono Cross will be coming out tomorrow, but maybe the next day. I'm not sure. We'll see. But I'm gonna try. Cause I'm pretty sure the computer will record a lot better. It just has better stuff. I mean, my laptop is a pretty good laptop, to be honest. It has, you know, for a laptop, it's pretty good, you know, but it's just not an actual computer. It's just smaller. Everything's, you know, you can't add as much onto it. You know what I mean? Like I have like what I'm trying to think. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have like 6 USB ports, and all of them are full and like plugged into other stuff. Crazy. Dang, no, we can't have just one person. Especially not just Celis. Come on. don't know why I use Edgar so much. I like him. I just feel like he's I don't know. I feel like he's a strong character. Like maybe it's just the clothes he wears. It looks like he's wearing some cool armor or something. But I don't know. He just seems like a solid character, even though he's not. He doesn't have. He seems more rounded than other characters to me. Like I feel like his attack and his defense are more well-rounded, and his magic. Because I feel like if I use like Mog, when I was using his cure and stuff, it's not that strong. Like his magic isn't that good. For some reason, even though he should be more of a magical character, I feel like he's better with defense. And like Sabine, I feel like he's way more. He has a lot. You know, his attack. He's better at attacking, but his defense isn't that good. And his magic's okay. Like I feel like, but I just feel like Edgar's just a rounded character. Like Locke, his speed's good, and that's about it. I mean Locke's okay, but I just think Edgar's like a better version of Locke. Like just gameplay wise. Can't steal, but I think there's another character that you can steal. I think you can get him right now, but I think you're not supposed to get him until later. So I'm just gonna wait to get him. I don't know if I've ever actually gotten them before. I think they're kind of like, oh yeah, I have. I know exactly where they're at. Remember that island we went to, like that little triangle island after we like I think it was right after we met Strago, right before, like when or after we went to that town. We went there and we fought like that really hard monster that kept using sneeze on us, and we were trying to steal stuff from him. Yeah, so I think on that island now there's a monster that it'll just eat you. It's called the Zone Eater, and it takes you to like a world that it's eating. Like it's eating the whole world apparently, and it takes you to a world it's eating. And if you follow, if you go through that, like if you go through that dungeon, you can get a new character. We'll do that soon. No, I think next episode we're gonna go to the Veld. I really need to kill this guy. Jeez, the whole episode is gonna. I think this is gonna be the whole episode because this is taking forever. Like this is like what? It's been like I don't look at my time. 17 minutes. Wow. 17, like 17:30 or something. So yeah, that's pretty, this fight is pretty hard, wow. But as long as you can keep 3 of them alive, you're fine. I mean, you don't need Mog, like if you really want to walk, oh, I just killed him. I was about to use Bolt again, I thought that would kill him. Alright, fantastic. If you wanted to use someone stronger, you probably could have finished the battle a lot sooner, you know, I don't know. Get another stuff. I don't think you can get another ship. I don't know how you get one, but yeah, get a magic point. Safe. Yeah, because I had her with the golem. Alright, 6 dragons left. Fought the strongest, fought the weakest. Next time we go to the Veld, we're gonna go to that cave where we saw Interceptor, and I guess follow him in. There's a couple things to do there. So yeah, search horse. See you later, guys.